ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवतसेवया भगवती उत्तमा श्लोके भक्तिर्भवती नैष्टिकी। ॐ अज्ञानातिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगना रघुनाथं वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपदां सहगना ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितंश्च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमस्ते। तप्तकाञ्चना गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णविष्णुविद्ये प्रभुपादकृते श्री गिरिराजाय स्वामी सुभक्तरास बिहारी हनुमते चक्रवर्ती। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णविष्णुविद्ये श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यादेशतारिणे मुखं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लङ्घयति गिरिकृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदीनतारिणं। Hare Krishna. So we are reading Bhagavad Gita. I must say as it is. We are in chapter 3, Karma Yoga. So last week we discussed about Vimudhatma Ahankara, Vimudhatma. Text 27. Prakrite kriyamanani gune karmani sarvashah ahankara vimudhatma kartaham iti manyate. So this verse is quoted, I don't know how many times, everywhere. When discusses about what is our condition in this material world, how we are thinking of ourselves. So the spirit soul, bewildered by the influence of false ego, ahankara, vimudhatma, this atma meaning ourselves. He's vimudha, meaning he has no intelligence at all. And he's full of himself, ahankara. I'm on text 27, chapter 3, text 27. I'm revising that. So, what are the symptoms of someone who's under false ego, ahankara? He thinks himself the doer of activities that are in actuality carried out by the three modes of material nature, meaning that material nature is allowing us to do whatever work we may be doing. Actually, it is material nature that is allowing us to do it in all its facets, which is a very, very complicated system. This entire creation is a complicated system. So, and it allows us to enjoy this material world. It gives us opportunity, also according to karma. According to karma, we are allowed to enjoy this material world. Meaning that the Vimudhatma, he's wishing, he's thinking, like everywhere we hear, wish lists. Your wish list, what you would like, right?
Yes.
But who is actually allowing us to execute our wishes? This is material nature, and this material nature is under the control of the Supreme Lord. So this text 28 discusses this point. Who is the actual doer? Tattvavit. What is the meaning of Tattvavit?
Who knows the absolute truth?
And what's the absolute truth?
Krishna. Like in three aspects, which is Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhuvan.
Yes, and Tattvavit. This is Tattva.
And the relationship of, with Krishna, what is our position?
Whose relationship with among what?
With Krishna.
Whose relationship?
Soul.
Yeah, our relationship with Krishna, and then our relationship with what?
And our position as the eternal.
Yes, but also here, one more factor. Prakriti, yes, Prakriti. See, we are stuck in Prakriti. We are stuck in Prakriti. We have given up relationship with Krishna. Right? Tattvavit, the person who knows the three aspects of the absolute truth, plus also knows who we are, the Jeev, plus we are able to understand where we are in this material world, what is this material world. So three aspects, the absolute truth, which consists of three, the Jiva and Prakriti, and the interrelationship among them. So one who is in knowledge of the absolute truth, Almighty does not engage himself in the senses and sense gratification, knowing well the differences between work in devotion and work for fruitive results. So remember that the Bhakti Yogi is also acting. I'm just hearing Prabhupada saying that Bhakti is not sentiment. It is action. All right? Bhakti is action. Show me your Bhakti, all right? Do something for Krishna. Don't say, Krishna, I love you. No. Do something. Show your love for Krishna. So therefore, this Jiva who is Tattvavit, he is able to distinguish between work in devotion and work for fruitive results. guna karma, works under material influence. And that is sense gratification. So now we are reading text 29. Prakrite guna samuddha sajante guna karmasyu dana kritsna vidu mandan krishna vinna vichalayet. Yes,
Prakriti of material nature, guna by the modes, samudha befooled by material identification, sajante they become engaged, guna karmasu in material activities, tana those akritsna vidha persons with a poor fund of knowledge, manda lazy to understand self-realization. One who is in factual knowledge, now not, which I should try to educate. Bewildered by the modes of material nature, the ignorant fully engage themselves in material activities and become attached, but the wise should not unsettle them. Although these duties are inferior due to the performer's lack of knowledge.
yeah, can you take this mic? Just give her this mic. I'll give her. Okay. I'll give her. Okay. Good. Thank you.
Purport. Persons who are unknowledgeable falsely identify with gross material consciousness and are full of material designations. This body is a gift of the material nature, and one who is too much attached to the bodily consciousness is called manda, or a lazy person, without understanding of spirit soul. Ignorant men think of the body as the self. They accept bodily connections with others as kinkmanship. The land in which the body is obtained is their object of worship, and they consider the formalities of religious rituals to be ends in themselves. Social work, nationalism, and altruism are some of these activities for such materially designated persons. Under the spell of such designations, they are always busy in the material field. For them, spiritual realization is a myth, and so they are not interested. Those who are enlightened in spiritual life, however, should not try to agitate such materially engrossed persons. Better to prosecute one's own spiritual activities silently. Such bewildered persons may be engaged in such primary moral principles of life as nonviolence and similar materially benevolent work. Men who are ignorant cannot appreciate activities in Krishna consciousness, and therefore Lord Krishna advises us not to disturb them and simply waste valuable time. But the devotees of the Lord are more kind than the Lord because they understand the purpose of the Lord. Consequently, they undertake all kinds of risk, even to the point of approaching ignorant men to try to engage them in the acts of Krishna consciousness, which are absolutely necessary for the human being.
Wow, so this is quite a complicated purport. right, so one by one now, let's see what's in here. So bewildered by the modes of material nature, the ignorant fully engage themselves in material activities and become attached. But the wise should not unsettle them, although these duties are inferior due to the performer's lack of knowledge. All right, so now we're going to examine this purport that Prabhupada is explaining here. So persons who are unknowledgeable falsely identify with gross material consciousness and are full of material designation. Is it true or false? True or false? We're full of ourselves, right? Think that I am this, and you say one thing, the person gets insulted, right? And you know, you'll hear from the person, right? One mistake, and full of themselves. Why? Because of material designation. This body is what? What is this body? What is this body? A gift. A gift. All right? A gift of what? Material nature. Prabhupada is saying this body, I don't know what type of gift. Right? A gift that causes so much pain, right? That changes all the time. You don't recognize yourself from when you were 16 to 25 to 35 to 50, 60, 70. If you live to 80, you don't recognize it's a gift. So you could say it's not a nice gift, right? Is it a gift or is it a curse? Is it a gift or curse? Anyway, you can decide. That Prabhupada here has written, this body is a gift of material nature. Here's your gift, take it. A gift that will change every 7 years. Right? And one who is too much attached to the bodily consciousness is called Manda. Manda, lazy. Lazy person without what? Without what? Why is he Manda? He is Manda. Yeah, so he's lazy. So laziness applies to what? Applies to what? Yes. Laziness meaning someone who doesn't bother to know about himself, the soul, the Supreme Lord, and what is this material world. Manda. Manda, lazy. So in this Kali Yuga, people are Manda. Manda Sumanda Matayo. Oh, their intelligence is very small. They are lazy for self-realization. They don't want to read the book. They don't want to perform any valuable service for themselves in relationship with Krishna. Right. Manda. So what do? Ignorant men think of the body as a self. So they equate. Body is self. Alright? This body is self. That's all I am. Right? Ignorant men think of the body as the self. They accept bodily connection with others as kinsmen. So Body means then kinsman. This is all you. Who am I? It's myself, my kinsman, then what? Kinsman, then the land, my country. Country of birth, or land of birth. Country of birth, land. See, actually, you should know that here, what Prabhupada has written in the purport, actually these are verses from Srimad Bhagavatam or different places. Srila Prabhupada has simply given the translation and paraphrased it. I'm not remembering the Sanskrit. But somebody who is like a cow and ass, this is the actual Sanskrit word. This is somebody who is Gokhara, who is a cow and ass. He thinks himself, the body is himself, his kinsman and his land of birth is worshipable. He say he Gokhara. He is just a bull, go, right? Just a cow. Just a cow. And an ass. So, the land in which the body is obtained is their object of worship, and they consider the formalities of religious rituals to be ends in themselves. Then, rituals. You can't hear me? Oh, so we can put it behind? Yeah, just put it behind.
I think this fan is fine. It's not making any noise, but this is too hot.
Yeah, we can take another one.
You need a fan?
Yeah, it's too hot. Yeah. It's suffocating. So, where is it? If the body is not comfortable, the mind doesn't function. All right. If the body is not comfortable, the mind doesn't function. All right. The soul is so much stuck. It's so much stuck in the body, right? When the body is uncomfortable, the mind is uncomfortable, the soul becomes disturbed. This is the gift of material nature. So, where are we? Yeah, so Manda, he doesn't bother to know about who he is. So what does he think he is? So he just go on his whole life. He thinks that the body is himself, his family members are himself, and then where he has taken birth, right? This is himself, and the rituals that he's doing. All the religious ritual that he's doing, he's thinking that's his whole life. All right? It's such an irony that these religious rituals have actually been given to him by the Vedic Shastra, but he's stuck. He's stuck only to that. He is not going further, he's not making further research. Social work. So what do these people do? What is their work? They do social work, which is very good, right? They do social work. Then what do they do? Altruism. What is the meaning of altruism?
Caring for someone else's happiness more than our own.
And then what? Nationalism.
Yes.
So, he is identifying with the body. So therefore, when he looks around, or she looks around, she sees other people's body, right? So if somebody is having a headache, you make sure that you give him some medicine, right? Because he's seeing his body and he's seeing everybody's body, all right? So this is social work. He wants to do social work. Then altruism, meaning that go out